Hey everyone, so I was going to do a really quick review for you. I got the new CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation it was either a couple of weeks or a month ago. And I really wanted to try it out and test it out over time and under different circumstances before I did a review about this because I want to be very thorough. Okay, so let me go in saying that it's been a really, really long time since I've purchased a CoverGirl product. I used to wear their powder, and what else? I think mostly their powder. Maybe, I don't think I ever wore foundation or anything. Maybe like a mascara. I probably bought in a mascara here or there. But anyway, I used to wear their powder pretty consistently in high school. And I feel like maybe it was just something I stuck to, even though it wasn't good for me, because I do remember it making me break out and making my acne like way worse than it was. So I've never really tried it. I've heard a lot of good things about like the 3-in-1 and the Outlast and just different things they come out with, but I guess just because of the past I've had with them, I've just stayed away. And nothing they ever really presented drew me in. Like new products they've launched never really made me excited. But I saw the commercials for the Ready Set Gorgeous line, and I thought it was really cute. It's like Katy Perry, and it's all about, I don't know, like Insta Gorgeous. Like she puts on the makeup and takes like a selfie on Instagram and is instantly flawless. I just thought it was cute. I thought it was cute. And I knew that it came in a tube like this, and it had like where you squeeze it out. So I was like, okay, let's try it. It's not like the kind you dunk out, and it's different, and it comes in this cute little pink packaging. So I was drawn in. And I think I got it at Walgreens and had like a coupon or something, so I totally didn't mind. And I picked up the lightest shade, and this is 105, and it's Classic Ivory. And that's the lightest one, and I always grab the lightest one because I'm always the lightest shade. And so let me just get started. Let's start with the first thing since we're talking about shade. I'm going to talk about like the shade, the consistency, the wearability, the finish, all that. The shade, Classic Ivory, matches pretty good. It's slightly darker than my natural skin, very, very slightly. Like maybe it's just a little more of like a yellow tan, which is totally fine, and it's summer right now, so it actually matches pretty good. If it was in the winter, I could see how it wouldn't match too well, but it's definitely not so bad to where like if I did wear it in the winter, it'd be like, where you can see like this doesn't match. It wouldn't be that bad. So it's okay. I'm pretty impressed because I have a really hard time like finding foundations that match my skin tone. So good match. If you're really, really fair like me, 105 is your color. Here, let me swatch it for you. Here it is on my hand. And your hand is like always darker than your face, so it's gonna look lighter on my hand, but your face is lighter than your hand, so it's a horrible way to see if a color matches you, just so you know. Put it like on your chin right here. I have someone put it on your chin, or do like maybe like a little dot on your nose, or do somewhere on your face, because if you do it on your hand, look, I would see that at the store and then be like, oh, I can't buy that, it's too light, but it actually is not. So yeah, that's the color. Now the consistency is really nice. It does look thicker coming out of the packaging, but it's not super creamy. Like my Revlon color stays pretty thick, and this isn't that thick. So that's good because you want a nice medium. So it's just right, which makes me believe that it's probably good for almost all skin types. Since it's thicker, but without being too fluid, that just gives me the idea that, if you have more oily skin, it's not going to melt off, but if you have more dry skin, it's not going to dry you out. It's pretty much like right in the middle. And then the coverage, and also the consistency, it's really smooth. It's super blendable. It feels like lotion or something, pretty silky. Let me smell. It doesn't really have a smell. See if I can smell it out of the packaging. If it does, I never noticed. It smells like makeup. It doesn't smell like anything. Does this have SPF, by the way? It does not have SPF, just so you know. That's something you want to know. Okay, so coverage. It's pretty good coverage. I feel like it's medium. You might need a concealer, with it. If you have like a pimple or something, or a really bad scar, I have a lot of bad acne scars, like here and here. I always have to cover them, even when I wear foundation, but even when I wear like my most heaviest foundation, I still have to. But if you just need a little bit of coverage, you don't have any major issues going on, it's going to be perfect for you. You just need one little light layer with your blender or whatever you use. But you can build it up and have pretty full coverage. So I think it's medium to full for sure. What else? Oh, and the finish, I really like the finish. It's almost a matte without being like a drying, sucks away like all your lustrousness kind of matte. It's a nice, it's like a satin matte. It's not shiny, but it is, I guess, like, I don't want to say luminous because it's not shimmery like luminous ones. It's just matte without being dead matte. Okay, it's a satin matte. That's the only way I know how to put it. You may not need a setting powder. If you're super oily, you might. When I use it, I put my setting powder on my T-zone just for prevention purposes because I know that I'm going to get all oily later. But after I put it on, it looks like I've already set it with powder because it's a pretty good finish. So I really like that. What else? Okay, I thought of all the good things I could say about it. Oh, and it wears long. And I think it says it wears long. It says fresh complexion, oil-free foundation. And I think it says it's long wearing. One simple step for a flawless, natural look that lasts all day. There we go. The formula blends easily to even skin tone and reduces shine all day. Okay, here's where we have issues. Oil-free. Won't clog pores. Suitable for sensitive skin. Last all day. Okay, I believe it lasts all day. I've used it in some tough, hot situations. And you know, looking at the ingredients, I'm just browsing through right now. It's all a bunch of words I don't understand and some crazy oxides and, you know, all that crazy stuff they put in makeup. So yes, okay, maybe it actually is oil-free, but won't clog your pores and suitable for sensitive skin. I do not believe. I've said all the good stuff, and now here's the bad stuff. It has broken me out. And not the kind where you get the cystic acne, thank God, because then I'd really be freaking out, but the kind where it clogs your pores, and you get all the little bumps, you know, just as, like your texture is messed up, and you just have little bumps all over, just little bumps, almost like your face is getting a rash or something. And that's from this. I know it is, because I wore it one day. I was wearing it consistently because I told you I wanted to test it out. And I had been wearing it for a couple days. And I thought I noticed, you know, get some bumps on my forehead. And I was like, you know, maybe it's the foundation. I'm not sure. I'm going to put a primer on underneath. I need to be consistent with putting a primer on underneath because maybe they'll seal it out and keep it from, like, penetrating or something. Nope. And it got worse and worse. And I couldn't pinpoint it on the foundation right away, but after just playing around a little bit, I was like, it's the foundation. 'Cause I was getting those bumps in like weird places I never gotten them before. I have them like right here, like between my eyebrow and my, like on my temple, between your eyebrow and like your hairline, like right here. And then I'm like touching my face, and I started getting them right here. I never get them right here. I tend to get it on my forehead when I use a new product, but I never get them like here. What's that about? And yeah, so I knew it was the foundation. So no, it does clog your pores. And since it does clog your pores, at least it's clogged my pores. And I don't know if that means it's suitable for sensitive skin, because sensitive can mean all kinds of things. So there must be something in it that's like causing something to freak out, because I have all these like weird bumps around my eyes and like my cheek area. That's usually the most clearest part of my skin that I've like never gotten before, and that only happens, I had it around my eyes before, and that happens when I use like a weird eye cream or product that my body doesn't like, and or my skin doesn't like, and I haven't changed that, so I know it's this. So I love it a lot. It did promise a lot, and it did deliver a lot, but if you make me break out, that's the end of the line. Like, I can't go any further with you because you broke me out. And it's a shame because you match my skin tone and you last all day and you have a pretty matte finish. But I have to break up with it. So I just wanted y'all to know that that's my story. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.